Hey guys, how's it going? So just a quick video. So we are coming to the end of a 12-year cycle. So this is the cycle of Jupiter as I understand it. So Jupiter is currently in the last degree of Pisces and it's shifting into the first degree of Aries, I believe. I hope I got this right. So Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac and Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So Jupiter is beginning a new cycle, as I understand it, a new 12-year cycle. And so this is super relevant to our lives. Like, we've all been through this 12-year cycle with Jupiter. And so now is an amazing time for manifestation, for visualizing, for creating stuff, ready for the beginning of the new cycle that begins on, I believe, the 10th in 2 days, or 10th or 11th, something like this. So this is something I feel into. Like, I feel these energies. I feel we've been moving through a cycle, and so listening to astrologers talking about Jupiter coming to the end of the cycle is kind of like filling in some dots for me, because this is what I've kind of been feeling into. I spoke about it in my last video about the eclipse, and so I feel it's a lot more than just the eclipse. It's this cycle of Jupiter. And so I'm feeling it today. I feel like this energy of this new cycle is coming already. So let me know if you guys feel it today and if you feel it over the next few days. Like, I feel like things are going to get a lot more lighter, a lot more positive. We're going to feel a lot better, a lot more inspired to move forward, to create new things. And so from what I understand, now is a great time to visualize. As we're going through the last 2 or 3 days of the 12-year cycle of Jupiter, big cycle, it's a great time to visualize. So not so much a time to be actually doing stuff. That will probably come 10th, 11th, 12th as the new cycle begins. But it's a great time to visualize at the end of the cycle, which we're in now. So whatever you want to create over the next 12 years, now is the time to begin to visualize this, to begin to focus this. So when we're doing visualizations or affirmations, incantations, we have to do them with a lot of energy, a lot of emotion, and a lot of feeling. And this is what gets it into our subconscious mind. And like 95% of the actions and what we do in our life actually stems from the subconscious mind, as I understand it. So we need to get like the secret of visualizing and manifesting and affirmations is to get them in to the subconscious mind. And this is why, if you've ever watched Tony Robbins, he says just saying an affirmation, going like, oh, 10 million pounds in my bank account, 10 million pounds in my bank account, 10 million pounds in my bank account, doesn't really work. And he's like, you've got to go, 10 million pounds in my bank account, boom, boom, and this kind of thing that Tony Robbins does. So it's all about adding emotion and energy and feeling to it. So if we do like a visualization of what we want to manifest over the next years, for example, like say £1 million in my bank account, because who doesn't want to manifest £1 million in my bank account? And we really feel it, like what would it look like logging into your bank account and seeing it, and like what would you do, what would you feel, how would you feel, how excited would you be, and what would you be planning to do, what exciting plans would you plan to do with that money? And like say you wanted to manifest a boat. It's one thing that's coming up in my theme. I've always wanted my own boat, and like what would it feel like to be like at the moorings on the edge of the ocean or in a dock just inland, and like waking up and seeing that boat and getting excited to be going out on the boat and get in the ocean. And you really got to feel these emotions. So what were the feelings you would have when you were doing if you had like £1 million in your bank account, or we've got to really believe this is going to happen. So it might be better for some of you to start off with like 100 grand or something like this. So what would it feel like to have like £100,000 in your bank account? How would you talk to your family? How would you talk to your friends about it? You'd be like, yes, I've made the law of attraction work. I've mastered £100,000, manifested £100,000. It's so amazing. I'm going to get a new car. I'm going to take my channeling business to the next level. I'm on mission. This is so exciting, so amazing. And so really feel this and believe it, and like with emotion and energy. And another good thing to do is to use what is called binaural beats. If you look on the YouTube for binaural beats, alpha wave frequency meditation, And listen to this when you're falling asleep at night, and this takes you into the alpha state of consciousness. And basically when we're in the alpha state, we're in our that is where we can also program our subconscious mind. So if we can get into the alpha state and then like say the affirmations, and like in the same way with the feeling and the emotion, while we're in like the deeper state of consciousness. Incidentally, this is why advertising on TV is so effective, so dangerous, because often when we're watching TV and when we're in a movie or something, we can slip into alpha state consciousness when we're really relaxed and just enjoying the movie. And so advertisers know this, or at least the more experienced, the better ones do. And so if you slip an advert in between like a movie when you're just like really chilled and really like zoned into the movie, like you're in alpha state consciousness, and anything you hear like in alpha consciousness, you actually believe it. It goes into your subconscious, and no matter what it is, it will become a belief because it goes into your subconscious. So that's the idea, guys. So use these techniques over the next 3 or 4 days. Get visualizing, get doing affirmations or incantations, as Tony Robbins calls them, and feel, see, believe it's really happening. Be there in the moments. Like, what would it feel like in that future moment? Bring it into the present moment and feel like you already have the money with emotion and energy and vibration and passion, and it will manifest over the next 12 years. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace, love, and Shiva.